Welcome back to another episode, man. We're on a roll these days. So we just finished spotting for Forsberg. So if you didn't watch that video, jump back on our little history and check me out at Formula Drift. From there, we're live in the GR86 and we just landed in Canada. And I'm about to hop out of this car and show you guys the new livery. So for me, it feels like I changed the jersey color. So you guys are gonna notice the graphics kit is super similar. But anyways, let's hop out of this thing. Let's check it out. All right, so a few things to note. The 86 went through the knife, man. We had to completely redo a lot of the radiator and cooling, and we put a bulkhead in. So Adrian and Continental Customs Connor, they did a really good job at all of this. I know you guys, if you've been watching the vlogs, you've kind of already know that. But with that being said, we sorted out the cooling issues and we're really excited to go racing at the LZ World Tour. So we made it to Montreal, Canada, and we got the new look on the car. So this is our new, just nice and clean. It's got the same graphics kit on a Nosatec, like pearl white. Yeah, dude, stoked on how this thing looks and excited to break this rear bumper here in a few. Day one here at the LZ World Tour. We got the awning set up, got the car out of the trailer. Obviously you guys seen the little livery debut. We change livery so often, we don't really make a big splash about it. It's just fun to keep being creative. But what we're up to right now is I'm gonna go try to walk this track for the first time. I heard last night in the group chat, they ended up changing it from, so in DMCC they run this track, but they have different layouts. Anyways, I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. I think we're running the slower layout, which is a bit of a bummer because I wanted to go fast. But anyways, let's see if we can check this track out. So first thoughts are we're gonna drive down. There's gonna be some sort of like flick into a rear zone here. I'm imagining from here it's quite a bit of a decel, a few seconds on handbrake, boom, 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 back on throttle. Then I think I'm looking at a front clip, but I bet you they are going to ask us to not get super deep here. I think it's gonna be an outside zone into an inside clip. And from there, I think we have another inside clip to a switch back to a rear clip. It'll be interesting to see how this track develops. I don't really know what it is gonna be yet. We have a driver's meeting at 1 o'clock, so I'll probably stop this track walk here so I don't say too much to you guys that isn't what's gonna be happening. Yeah, we're going backwards on the track, right?
Backwards and trying to make it easier for a lower horsepower car.
Yeah, exactly.
Not an issue for you, Nate, but a couple of boys with old 400 horsepower SR bangers there and you're like, they ain't gonna do that.
Right, right. I know, I was in the group chat like, let's go fast.
You were like, fast. I was like, well, you can. Some people cannot.
Exactly.
No matter what they do. So we're trying to make it good for twin battles. Like,
absolutely.
Tandem is everything with this. That's what people want to see. So
yeah.
You got a little bit of go in the car, you have no excuse. You gotta be on the door.
Exactly.
If you're not on the door, Nate, I'm throwing you out of the event.
Come on, dude. All right, I gotta make Dave proud. Random 144 LZ World Tour, fresh merch. Whoa.
See how you do it. Lefty loosey.
Oh my God, Mr.
Brother.
No Spill.
I didn't spill it. I cut it off. Shit, there's already stuff in there. Peachy. Oh yeah. It's tiring our fuel. Yeah, not bad. That shit's tired.
This one kid put a sticker on because he thought it looked cool, and then we left it on there for a while, and now it's really enjoying being on there. But I'm subconsciously thinking about how this sticker's eroding with the race fuel, and it's clogging my new Deechworks filter. And you see how many product placements we got in that conversation right there? Beep.
Don't worry. It has the same 2 letters as Deechworks.
Don't worry, Deechworks.
Don't worry with Deechworks.
Oh, dude, you should sell that to him.
Well, it's too late now.
Dang. I won't put in the video.
Don't worry, LLC.
Don't worry, LLC.
Send them to Comedy Central, bro.
I already been there. I've been there, done that.
Alright, Tito. Basically, we're gonna go do some rollers with Drew from Tire Streets to build some like media content. Hopping in that? Hop in it.
They got the Osmo 3. Can I come with you guys?
Come on. Hey, Tito.
How this works?
All good when you guys are.
We're good to go. We'll follow you until we get out there.
What do you want to tell the vlog? What do you want to tell them? You want to show them how you drift? Boom! You didn't want to say it? Say it. Headed to the driver's meeting right now. This will be the first orientation of the weekend. And what did we do? We did a few rollers with Drew from Tire Streets. You guys probably seen that footage from Tito right before this. So now we are headed to the driver's meeting. Got my boy. See what they say about this track layout, what to do, what not to do. And then from there we run into practice tonight. See y'all in a second.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah?
You feel good?
Yeah, feel good.
Yeah, track layout's way more simple, huh?
I will say, to put it kindly, I will say simple, yeah. All right. That's the way to put it, I will say.
Yeah. Well, tell me though, like, you guys usually run down this entry.
Yeah, exact. So what's cool about us here is we like to go fast, you know? I'm sure it's the same for you, exact. So it's really cool to have like a big run up, initiate at like in miles, it's maybe like 100 miles, and we initiate big and go, you know, this is what we like. So we were really happy to have you guys here to show you this, you know? Now it's not gonna be this. We're gonna run with what we have. It's the race, it's the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm really hoping that we're gonna change a little bit the inner to put outer zone. At least we're gonna be on the gas instead of like on the brake always.
Yes.
But no matter what's happened, we're gonna have fun.
That's right. Yeah, so a little background in the group chat is basically they've shortened the entry and they've simplified everything for guys with SR cars versus guys with big V8 cars. So really the track has become way more simple. Like Tommy's explaining, they want to go fast, they want to show us what they run out here in Canada, and we're not going to experience that, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. We still have some good steaks, barbecue, and beer for later.
That's right. What are you doing, Indy?
Going to South Carolina.
What are you doing on the stage?
Three-wheeler?
Right, dude? He's gonna steal it?
Cool.
Indy, go!
You have it.
That's right. He's
Careful what you
stoked.
say.
All right, cool. So we just wrapped up the driver's meeting, and now basically we're gonna hop in the car. I'll run my helmet cam, and we'll go out for the first practice. So today again, Friday, first practice. Tomorrow's qualifying, and then the main event's on Sunday. So let's go drive this track. Solved that already. First run, the water temp went up to 230. Didn't do that in the backyard at the last session, you know?
Yeah, it's weird.
Interesting. I think we're gonna try to bleed it, see if we can get some bubbles out of it real quick and get back out there.
So you want more gear?
I think I need more
So
gear.
right now you're at a 124 fourth. Did you hop into fourth?
I was in 3 and 3 wasn't enough, and then I clicked up to 4.
Was
and
4
4
enough?
felt like tall. So I think I
a
need
little shorter than that.
Yeah.
So you probably want like a 114 or
Yeah, actually. So I think I should go 2, 3, 4
and go for
the
114.
114.
So let me go grab 9A.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, the winner's quick change, right? You can see it right here with Tito. So essentially, this has gears, and you can swap them all around. There's all sorts of different gear ratios. So we can pick the mile per hour and the rear wheel speed that we want. So like I was telling you, that first run out, third was like not enough. Like I was just on limiter, Tito, just it's like, fuck, I need to reach to the next zone. So I click up to 4, and 4 is kind of like, so it's 4's too tall. So we got a 124 in it right now. We're gonna bring it down to a 114. Come on, air pocket. He said, okay, not yet.
There's air in the system.
Yeah, that's good news. Alright, go ahead. What I'm trying to explain, that I don't really want to explain to my own self, is that if we bleed this and we get the air out, and somehow we keep introducing air into the system, it's coming from either a head gasket or the steam port. But the steam port, it cannot come from anywhere. Let's go. We're talking about like a fingernail fracture. You know what I mean? Do you see that? I mean, it's like the boys basically found
A crack in there, yeah.
So if you look right there, see that, Tito? It's like right there is a little crack, just a little pinhole.
Yeah,
That's all it takes to keep this car from going.
I know, right?
Alright vlog, just to do a quick little outro from day one, which was Friday. It was way more hectic than I wanted it to be. So we ended up finding a fracture. I know you guys already know this, but just to recap. We found a fracture in the radiator. We were able to JB weld it. From there, we are just gonna do a bolt check, plug everything back in, and send it tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be qualifying. No matter what, dude, I'm gonna run this thing. Even if it gets hot, for one qualifying run, it won't be terrible. So let's hope that we can resolve this with some JB weld and get through this race. The story continues tomorrow. Boom, and just like that, day two has begun. So this is Saturday, qualifying. Welcome to another day. We all slept really well, ate some dinner with Tire Streets, and now we are doing an early morning photo shoot. Matt and the LZ crew, check this thing out, dude. So yesterday, you guys seen, obviously you just watched that, but basically we had a radiator issue that basically stopped most of practice, took a few runs, barely got to focus on the track. So today hopefully goes much, much better. We found the fracture in the radiator, we fixed it, and here we are. Not gonna lie, dude, super unhappy right now. First run on Saturday, burnout box. You guys just seen that. Had a high water temp, and basically the car at some level has air in it again. It's pissing. In one run, like the radiator doesn't appear to be leaking. It's coming from the overflow, but it's like boiling, Adrian. So we have some sort of cavitation or air getting in the system from somewhere. Literally, other than the head gasket, which the plugs look great yesterday. There's no signs, there's no sign. The oil looks great. Now we're gonna dive into the water pump. Maybe the orientation or something is adding air, cavitating. Fuck, man, this is a tough one. Temp's at 160 now, and Adrian's getting a lot of air out of this. A lot of air. We are in here, man. We are gonna go qualify with a car that is not exactly happy. So this part in the video is where we are forced to drive the car the way it is. So we still have the coolant issue. Let's see how this goes. Here's where we're at, boys. We're on the line. We've got a 200 already. This is not a good sign. I'm actually getting a little bit more nervous about this, meaning if the car's temperature rises to the 230, 240 mark, I will be cut on power, affecting potentially like my line. So my goal here is to be as light as possible in this burnout box on the engine. Then when I go to take my run, I'm not gonna look at this thing. All right, got the green light to do some burnouts. Again, here we go. We're just needing to push fronts. I already have a 219 high water temp. 222. This is not good. .221 high water temp. Damn it. Do I send it, huh? Dude, it's at a 235 sitting here right now. Well, if I don't get to complete the run, we'll know why, but gotta fucking send it for the fans.
Move on to Nate Hamilton in the Toyota GR86, new build this year, 17th livery. I'm joking.
He does 3 a year.
It does a lot.
3 liveries
This
a
one
year.
might be my favorite. I love the all white on this one. So it's 3.4 strokered 2JZ 800 horsepower. And Nate Hamilton behind the wheel. He's a super consistent driver as well. So let's see what he can do on the first run as Nate fires into that first zone. Not flirting too much with the wall. I wouldn't if my car looked that good too. But a really nice line through the first section here. Lighting up those accelerators as he takes aim at the, and we have an issue, and they were working on this car pretty late last night, so I'm not sure if that's another gremlin that's crept in after a flawless first weekend in Kern Raceway at the last stop of the LZ World Tour. We now have issues with this car, which could be heat related. I'm not sure what it is. It's probably a gremlin. It's probably something small in there that's causing an issue, but that has cost him his first run.
Damn it. Well, that was the worst case situation right there, boys. I'll see y'all in the next run.
This is a very important one now for Nate Hamilton. 0 on his first run because Nate Hamilton shut the car down. Have they got the gremlins worked out in this car, or are they in trouble? We don't know. Is he trying it? Is it fixed? We're going to find out very soon as he comes off the line. Nate Hamilton with a lot of pressure on his shoulders here.
you?
It ran great. Yeah, dude, I did it. I think I got a good run. I don't know what I qualified, but I think I did good, Indy. So long story short, we are still at a huge like unknown, right? Like you guys seen that run in qual where I basically took 2 runs back to back. The car was barely hanging out in the 190s. It was awesome. Don't know why, don't know how. We do not understand. So I think our game plan from here is we qualified 10th with an 82. That's honestly around-ish what I thought I would land, being that I had no clue on how I would even do. Like I don't know the track that well yet. That was my first run to maybe even focus on all the clipping points. All that to say, we're in the show tomorrow. Our goal is to maybe not touch the car and try again tomorrow. Shout out to Adrian, Brandon, Jimmy Oakes, Front Street, Sean Booth, Lee Yearwood, the whole Adam. Adam wanted me to drive his car. It was crazy. So everyone's definitely showing love when we are having issues. And that's what this is all about, man. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Game day. Good morning, vlog. We're back. Game day. Top 16. We're battling Lee Yearwood first. I got to go into practice first. Hope the car stays as healthy as it was in qualifying yesterday. And then we're on to battle Lee, dude. Should be a good day. Missed it? All right. That's one thing that could be something.
Where's the adjustable? Guessing that first run didn't go too low?
Yeah, dude, so sitting on the line, 140, everything was great. Burnout box, 200, took the run, 220, and it didn't recover. So I finished the run, like everything was fine, but it didn't recover. And then when I got back in line, it was like 225, 230. And then Front Street boys were telling me I was piston again out the back, and so then I parked it. So we rerouted the coolant line to the turbo, trying to keep it lower than the exhaust, like steam port. So it's like we're making small adjustments, just fucking guessing at this point. But it ain't Lee's day. We're gonna still go out there and fucking try no matter what. All right, you good? Got all the tools?
Leader set up.
Race cars are cool. Race cars are fun.
Fucking right there.
Yeah, okay. And it's probably pushing out of that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're turning that thing into a massive pressure can.
Bro, if I turn this on right now, you would think it's gonna explode.
What are we doing?
All right, man. We weren't gonna quit at all, guys. We were definitely not gonna quit. But we called Forsberg. No, we didn't.
Forsberg.
Bro, this is how fucked up I am right now. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Tom.
I call Forsberg.
Shout out to Tom for helping us out as well. We called Denofo over. He talked some sense into us. We were running our steam port to the bottom of our expansion tank, so maybe we were putting air in the expansion tank in the wrong way, allowing for the coolant to not settle in. So we're gonna put the expansion tank at the top, the steam port at the top. Come on, man. Brandon's got it.
The steam port for the expansion tank at the top. That way it's actually not submerged in water.
Like we were putting the steam at the bottom of the expansion tank, and then the water was struggling to figure out where
to get it to swim up. But
It needs to go downstream.
No reason for it to swim.
But what I'm stoked on is we've got a new configuration to try. I think Adrian's up front trying another return option, and it's giving us some hope. So we're basically gonna try this and go battle Lee. Mic check. Yeah, I asked for the most amount of grip possible because I was slow against homeboy. Yeah, copy that. I'll just put on his door and then hope that I can make my lead run, you know? Yeah, I mean, the car is sitting here at 147. It's awesome.
We are now going to be moving on to find out who is going to be battling Chelsea.
Yeah, and I'm thinking we're seeing a wounded Nate Hamilton. He's saying still having coolant issues in the car. He's going to run it, but he's not sure if it will run for the 2 runs. So.
All right, gotta keep up.
We got LZ Antonofa in there on the top eight. We got Andrew Shorkey, who's going to join them. Will it be Yearwood? Will it be Nate Hamilton? Will Nate Hamilton's car survive the second run? Lee Yearwood's not putting a foot wrong. His driving has been exceptional this weekend. The driving level from Lee Yearwood a year or two ago to now shows that he is on his rise to the top. And this is just another thing. It could be another, big moment if he beats Nate Hamilton. Here we go, Nate Hamilton in the lead. Firing into that first corner, big initiation from Nate Hamilton, pushing wide. Yearwood goes late and goes wide, and now Nate Hamilton gets the run out of the corner. Hamilton trying to make it count, but Lee Yearwood's coming back, flying into this one. As a late transition from Lee Yearwood, and it's desperate, but it's working. As he gets into the mix, and they come through the inner zone and out to the outside. Phenomenal driving from Nate Hamilton and Lee Yearwood. Oh, and they almost come together as they come across the line.
Just tell me when to stop and I'm gonna
Nate would like to take a 5 minute. Can Nate take a 5 minute?
All right, we are back here in Montreal and we are getting some really unfortunate news.
Yeah, we're getting unfortunate news from Nate Hamilton's camp that the car just not getting the temperatures down. Something strange happening with that car all weekend. And of course, you're on the road. You don't have your tuner there. You don't have all your, your ability to check it on a dyno. So he just doesn't want to risk the engine on the car. Doesn't want to risk anything because the engine and everything else is good now. He just doesn't want to do any damage by some stupid coolant problem. So he's going to have to bow out, unfortunately, which means Lee Yearwood will get.
Hi vlog, let's do a quick recap. So one more time with Lee that I did not make it to. I know you guys just kind of seen that, so basically a few highlights, right? We got Lee here on the door, dude, showing the carbon. Super impressed with this tandem kit. I don't understand how dudes keep putting a whole wheel and tire combo here, and all of this just holds up. So that is one bright side of the day. Other than that, we had our boy Jimmy come through and hook me up with this cool scar. So the car definitely went through a little bit of abuse this weekend. We did finally, I say finally, blow a head gasket or introduce air compression into the oil. So we definitely think we're gonna go home, pull the head, put a new head gasket on it, and kind of reassess the coolant lines. You guys seen towards the end there, we're running out of time. So many people are jumping in to help, which is amazing, dude. A lot of the FDF boys, a lot of the Front Street boys, a lot of the Tire Streets crew. I mean, it was awesome. Went to Battle Lee. For how comfortable I was throughout the day, I did my best. And I got it one more time, dude. I was stoked. Lee's obviously driving in pro spec, and his car is 100% serious. And so it was rad to feel so behind the ball and get a one more time with him. With that being said, as soon as we came back to the paddock, tried to cool the car back down, called our 5, did everything we could to kind of delay and cool the car back down. Boom, head gasket failed. So I personally think we were lifting the head under boost the whole time, and the head itself was not happy the whole weekend, honestly. That's why we would bleed it, then we would go take a run and it would freak out. So anyways, we got a lot of work to do when we make it home, so I don't really know where to leave this vlog off. I think from here, I'll be heading back to Formula Drift Orlando for Forsberg's team, so stick around for another FD video. Other than that, we'll walk you through how we hopefully fix this thing. And yeah, dude, probably leave the battle scars because they look cool. Shout out to everybody on the new livery. This thing looks sick. A lot of love. Love y'all. See you on the next vlog.